Well, this Harvey Weinstein drama certainly is interesting, and here's a case of Jake Tapper and the pot calling the kettle black.
Some in the media, not everyone in the media, but the media really played a role in serving as Harvey Weinstein's enforcer. And the media, some of the media are responsible for this happening, this continuing to happen. They have assault and rape on their hands, in my view.
Now, what I find really interesting about that is Jake Tapper played a lead role, essentially, in helping to clamp down on the Pizzagate story and the Pedogate story. And we'll get back to this RonanFarrow, Harvey Weinstein story here in a second, but I want to remind everybody that Jake Tapper's wife, Jennifer, told the Washingtonian magazine in February of 2016 that Buck's Fishing and Camping was their favorite date night restaurant, and that the Tapper family's favorite restaurant to take their kids to was Comet Ping Pong. Both establishments on the same block that's home to the Pizzagate scandal and James Alefantis. Don't you find that extraordinary?
Jerry is known to hang out down here. He likes the world sounds. Tamales.
And little boys.
And children.
I think that was his manager.
And as it relates to this Harvey Weinstein limited hangout, because that's exactly what it is, because as everybody knows, many child stars, including Corey Feldman, have alleged that the #1 problem in Hollywood is pedophilia. And as for RonanFarrow, who broke this story to NBC News, who refused to run it, his sister is Dylan Farrow. Their mother is Mia Farrow, and of course Woody Allen has been accused by his daughter Dylan of being a pedophile. But you won't hear Jake Tapper talk about that fact. And you may recall this open letter from Dylan Farrow, which was largely ignored and or maligned by the mainstream media and puppets like Jake Tapper. And here's what Dylan wrote. What's your favorite Woody Allen movie? Before you answer, you should know, when I was 7 years old, Woody Allen took me by the hand and led me into a dim, closet-like attic on the second floor of our house. He told me to lay on my stomach and play with my brother's electric train set. Then, he sexually assaulted me. He talked to me while he did it, whispering that I was a good girl, that this was our secret, promising that we'd go to Paris and I'd be a star in his movies. For as long as I could remember, my father had been doing things to me that I didn't like. And she goes on to recount multiple experiences of being sexually assaulted by Woody Allen. The problem in Hollywood is not just the sexual molestation and sexual assault of pretty young actresses. The big problem in Hollywood is pedophilia, which is also a big problem in Washington, D.C. and around the world. But Jake Tapper plays cover-up artist when it comes to that story.
The media, some of the media are responsible for this happening, this continuing to happen. They have assault and rape on their hands, in my view.
And just to come full circle on the media's collusion and protection of pedophiles in power, we'll remind you that Woody Allen's wife, Soon-Yi, was his adopted daughter. Woody Allen says his 23-year relationship with Soon-Yi worked because of their previous parent-child relationship. And let it sink in that Jake Tapper's wife, Jennifer, told Washingtonian before the Pizzagate scandal broke that their favorite restaurant to take the kids to was Comet Ping Pong. As I've said in videos before, in a metropolitan area as vibrant with as many wonderful restaurants as Washington, D.C. has, what are the chances that their favorite restaurants would be Comet Ping Pong and Buck's Fishing and Camping? So now let's bridge over to the Las Vegas shooting briefly. And I want to ask this. What does it say about our captured and corporate-controlled mainstream media when a kitty cat on YouTube is asking more important questions about the Las Vegas shooting than CNN or Fox?
But regardless of how sketchy Stephen Paddock is, the police are also hiding something here. Lombardo is being told by the agent behind him, don't go there when asked about Stephen Paddock's car.
I'm sorry?
Was the car planned for him to escape? So there might have been evidence of...
Don't ask me to make assumptions.
And as the official story about the Las Vegas shootings changes by the day, even the spokesperson for MGM Resorts, Deborah Deschong, is now contradicting the FBI's version of events, saying, quote, "We cannot be certain about the most recent timeline that has been communicated publicly, and we believe what is currently being expressed may not be accurate."
CNN calls this major revision to the shooting story. This is their words. They say this change by the police is a striking change, yet they're not calling the police conspiracy theorists. That's just a label for people like me and you. So are they trying to cover their butts, the PD? What are they doing?
Why is it the real questions about all of these events are always being asked only by the alternative media?
You were at the Mandalay Bay entrance, is that correct?
Mandalay Bay, I was in Mandalay Bay area entrance.
Okay.
And I was shooting on that side of the building. I ran to the other side and they were shooting again. Okay, there was 2 shooters. There was different places shooting.
The media, some of the media are responsible for this happening, this continuing to happen. They have assault and rape on their hands, in my view.
Why are they trying to get this democratically elected president impeached? The answer is pedogate. The answer is sex trafficking. President Trump is the first president in the history of the United States that has vowed to go after not only pedophiles, but the elite pedophiles. The world is run by elite pedophiles.